Hello, ghost hunting fans. It's me again, and tonight I've got a special treat for you. Not only is this we'll call it dusk investigation, I'm at the gravesite of a world-famous author, none other than Oxford's own William Faulkner. I'm panning over the grave now. Those are not mine. It's sort of a local tradition where students come here, drink, and leave the bottles behind. It's a bit disgusting. I'm not going to touch them, but I didn't leave them there. But here I am at Faulkner's grave. Now, most of the town is at a football game on the other side of town, so I'm kind of hoping to be left in peace. Here's just a shot of the cemetery. It's really pretty. It's relatively quiet down here now. So I'm going to set this video camera up at the corner of the grave. Then I'm going to bring out the ball microphone. I've got the zoom, my other recorder. I've already taken a bunch of stills. So I'm just going to set this up, let it run right here. Let me try to prop it up a little bit. I'm without my tripod, so we'll be using the acorn. That's not working too well. I need better financing. Okay. All right, I'm just going to let that go. And I'm going to turn on my other recorders. Here we go. Commence recording now.
Hello, ghost hunting
Oh, okay. I hit the wrong button. Now we're recording, and I'm recording on both. So, for the first part of this, we are simply going to put the mic down and have a brief EVP session. Mr. Faulkner, my name is Frank Tuttle. I, too, am an author, though not nearly of your stature. The year is 2012. Most of my books don't even go on paper. People read with things called e-book readers, which are tiny little television screens. I'm just taking a few pictures. And that's how people read now. It's very convenient. You can carry an entire library around with you. Got every book you ever wanted at your fingertips all the time. So that's pretty cool. Once again, I'm at Faulkner's grave site. Sorry about the whiskey bottles. And airline whiskey, really? Jeez, we got to get a better class of drunk in this town. Okay. You have anything to say, Mr. Faulkner? Just speak into one of the devices which are resting atop your tombstone there. They may be able to record your voice. I can't hear you. Anything at all. I'm just taking a few more pictures just in case anything weird shows up. Okay, anything at all. All right. Let's see. A few more minutes, I'm going to insert this into the ball microphone housing. So prepare to be bombarded. Releasing the Velcro strap. Are you getting a good shot of my knees there? I'm in my motorcycle boots today, just in case some of the ghosts want to rough house. All right. Mic inserted. Securing it in the housing now. The wind's picking up. Hope that won't be an issue, but I don't think it will be. All right. Now then, directly atop the marker, I'm going to hold this guy. Mr. Faulkner, the device atop your resting place is designed to amplify very tiny sounds very close to the mic inside the sphere. So if you could speak into that, I might be able to hear you. Give it a shot. That was a dog barking. It's the year 2012. You actually died the year before I was born, but I believe you knew my mother. She worked here in Oxford. Her name was Patsy. She was a blonde lady, worked on the square. She often spoke of you. Do you mind these people leaving empty bottles all over your grave and cups? I mean, the bottle, okay, but red plastic cups, that's just tacky. As I said, my name's Frank. I'm an author. I write fantasy. But it does have a southern flair to it. I think of all your stories, the bear, that's my favorite. And it's one of your short, well, you know what it is. But that was really good. Really good. That's my favorite. You'd be surprised at what publishing has become today. It's a lot different. E-books, e-publishers. But it's still in a lot of ways the same. People still love to read, believe it or not. They read it in different formats, but hey, they're still books at the end of the day. Anything at all. Just speak into that black ball if you can. Just see what you can get. Be as loud as you can, that might help. There's a lot of traffic out here tonight. I'm drawing a few weird looks. As long as I've got a camera, though, they'll just think I'm a reporter. Here comes some wind. Anything at all. Now, I've been careful not to move because I remember how my footsteps resounded during the test. There have only been 2 or 3 cars by, not a lot of traffic. I can hear a leaf blower in the distance. Of course, the sounds of traffic in Oxford. Anybody at all. Got anything to say? Okay, well, I'm just going to let the mic continue to run. And just for grins, we are going to do some Ovilus work. I'm going to put that mic down. Okay. Let me fire up the Ovilus. It's on.
Kansas.
Can you see that? Okay, it just said Kansas. All right, Mr. Faulkner. Ben? I don't understand that at all.
Power.
Power?
C.
C? Would you still be writing today if you were alive, Mr. Faulkner?
Between out.
All right. What would you be writing? Are you able to keep up?
Morning.
Okay. Are you able to keep up at all with what's going on in the world of writing? Do you know that you're still revered as one of the world's greatest authors? Whereas I'm lucky if I get 23 reviews on Amazon. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to know what that means.
Dave.
Dave. Dave's not here. And if you recognize that, be ashamed of yourself. Okay, it's getting dark. There's the cemetery. Does this place have a reputation for being haunted? No, not at all. As far as I know, no one's ever said that. I've lived here my entire life. I'm moving. We've been quiet after Dave. There's the ball mic. Faulkner, whiskey bottles. Again, not mine. The Alvilus has gone quiet. Here comes a truck. Something. 9. Okay. I wonder what the ball mic's getting over there. We've been here about 9 minutes. Anything at all. That's a crow. Possibly a cat. I'm a little surprised the grave is as unkempt as it is. I mean, okay, I realize those bottles are from last night probably, but it's not even been swept. It's about. Keep going. I mean, I really am a bit surprised at that. It's about match. Barn burners? Oh, that's St. Andrews over there. That's where my ghost hunting vehicle is parked. Again, it seems very quiet here. I didn't bring all my EM sensing gear. I really didn't think there was any point in it. As you can see, there's a set of power lines right there. So any readings I got would probably be from that. And really, I don't expect the ghost to be generating a lot of voltage. Okay, it's getting dark. I'm in a spooky graveyard and I'm all alone. Nothing. Okay.
Sack.
Sack? I don't have a sack.
Police.
Well, let's hope not, okay? But I am stone cold sober. That's a huge mosquito. Go away. Carry, okay. Look, a ghostly bush. Okay. I'm probably only going to make this about a 20-minute run. I don't see any point in staying a lot longer than that.
Rate.
Normal carry rate.
Raid.
Raid. Okay.
Compound.
Raid compound. Yeah, I don't know. Should I have brought you something to drink, Mr. Faulkner?
8.
Okay, well, should I have brought a case? Oh, and I'm sorry, I haven't even said a thing to your wife. Terribly sorry about that. Good afternoon, Mrs. Faulkner.
Break air. Water.
Break air water. Okay. You're welcome to speak too. I mean, you know, certainly not going to discriminate. I've been to your house, you know, Mr. Faulkner. It's still there. People go through there. And I know you told that story about it being haunted, you know, star-crossed lovers during the Civil War. A lot of people still take that seriously, even though everybody knows you made it up. That's how stories are. The good ones live on. That's why yours have, he said, engaging in shameless flattery. I don't suppose you've read any of my stuff, have you? Probably not. There goes a motorcycle. I rode my bike earlier today and almost had a deer climb up in my lap. That was hilarious fun. First time I've ever really braked that bike hard at speed. It was a little more exciting than I prefer. But we did not collide, obviously. That's a dog barking.
Multiple. Cycle.
Hey, I said cycle, motorcycle. Noah. They're not getting that. Anything at all.
Sun.
The sun is going down. Street lights are coming on. It's actually getting dark out here. Anything to say at all?
Dark.
Yes, I just said it was getting dark. That's pretty cool. What else do we call the period when the sun is dark? Can you say night? That word I know is in the vocabulary. Sorry for sniffing. Come on. Give it a whirl.
Divide.
I don't know. Okay, we've been here 14 minutes, about 30 seconds. And I'm about to start sneezing.
Cotton.
Divide, oh, cotton, okay. This area used to be big for cotton production. In fact, I live on what used to be a cotton farm. I have chopped cotton. I have helped with the picking and the compressing of cotton. We called it stomping. That was fun too when you were a kid. Cotton picker dumped it all in a trailer, and we jumped off the sides of the trailer to smash the cotton down, because that way you could get more in the trailer.
Let.
Music lit. I don't have any music, dude. Yeah, a leaf just fell. That was a leaf. Okay, well, this is turning out to be probably the most boring home movie ever made. I really hope the ball mic's getting something. That would be wicked cool. And by the way, I've been sitting here. I've not been moving. So, and I've tried to note when a car went by. Hasn't been any vehicular traffic in the last several minutes. Oh, I'm gonna start sneezing. Sorry about that. I was up in the attic this morning. Insulation is all in my head.
Did it.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Quarter. Young. Bath.
Quarter young bath. Yes, I probably do need a bath. But I'm not young, and I don't have a quarter.
Dirt. Dash.
Okay. Dirt Dash. I may name a character that.
Entire.
Okay.
Master. Forever.
Well, you're certainly chatty, but I'm not seeing much coherence here.
English.
Sorry. It is impolite to sneeze.
Ben. Turn. Tom. Dawn.
Okay, well, if you say so. All right, well, we're coming up on 20 minutes here, Mr. Faulkner. I'm not going to overstay my welcome. I believe what I'm going to do, guys, is
Kid.
I'm just going to take my gear, take a quick stroll through the cemetery, and then head back out before I sneeze my head off. Okay. Mr. Faulkner?
Frank.
That is my name. Okay, now that's pretty cool. I said Mr. Faulkner, he said Frank. I'm sorry, the Ovilla said Frank. My name is Frank. Thank you. Can you?
Carrier.
Don't know about that. A book.
No.
A book title. Can you possibly make this thing speak even a couple of words from one of your titles? Barn Burners, The Bear, Sound and the Fury, As I Lay Dying, Intruder in the Dust. You just do it. Anything at all. Come on. Does that take a lot of energy? Okay. One. Can you give me a 2? That would be impressive. Can you give me a 2?
Has lamp.
I do not have a lamp, as a matter of fact.
Trial.
Mm,
Morning.
morning is a long time away. Okay, we just passed 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the Ovilus run.
Mind catch mattress. Did.
Okay. Mind catch mattress did.
Reason.
Okay, well, I will review the words. I'm just going to put this in my pocket.
Enjoy. Erase.
Okay. And I'm going to walk around. I'm going to carry this and this, which will be quite the feat. And I'm going to get the ball mic. All right, Mr. Faulkner. Thank you, sir, for your hospitality. If you have any final words, let's hear them. All right, sir, madam, I bid you good evening. All right, anybody else? If anybody else would like to speak, either of the devices in my left hand, would certainly be more than happy to record it. We could certainly try. That's pretty. Miss Holly. I'm going to get out here and stop walking on people's graves. That cannot be considered polite. Okay. All right. Anybody at all have anything to say? As you can see, this is in fact, there's a good bit more of it on top of the hill over there. It's a pretty large graveyard. Very well maintained. This is in a very quiet part of Oxford, one of the older residential neighborhoods, a lot of 50s houses, all rental now. Anybody at all have anything to say? Anything at all? Oh, and there's no wind. I want to make that clear. It was windy today, but there is absolutely not a breath of wind out here now. All right. Anybody have anything to say? As you can see, I've got the instruments in my hand. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call this. That's close to half an hour. I'm walking around with a very suspiciously shaped object. Okay. All right. I'm going to let them run until we get to the truck. Hope you'll forgive the clumsy camera operation. When you're doing your own, kind of tough. All right, any last words? Okay. Woo! Okay, this concludes my Saturday night ghost hunt here in Oxford. See you later.